Good evening. Welcome to yet another fantastic year of Zelda Randomizer. This is our 2020 Random Percent Tournament. Tonight we have a match between Syscrusher and JSR. This is match number one. I am joined tonight. I'm Adaginos, and I am joined by none other than Redbird Grad. What's going on?
Dude, man, I thought I was hosting with a robot for a second, the way you started. Good evening, and welcome to Z1R. What's up, Agent? How you doing, dude?
Hey, you know what? You got to play with people, right? I'm doing great, man.
Right.
Surviving as best as I can in the world we're in, and watching some Z1R, playing some Z1R. It's good to be back. It's good to enjoy it. It should be a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. Syscrusher, JSR, definitely no slouches, either one of them. To get this in round one is kind of a crazy matchup. They're both very, very skilled. Good combat you're going to see. Great rando instincts. They'll both be following each other all over the map. Just it's going to be a very, very good matchup. I can't wait, man.
I think we're waiting for JSR to fix a few technical things, and while we're doing that, I mean, what have you thought so far about the tournament? I don't think you've played a match yet, but what are your thoughts on what you've seen?
I haven't played a match, but I played a bunch of practice, man, and I love the flags. We were talking before we got on the air here. These flags are just amazing in that Rando Percent is fun in nature, in that it brings out the true element of the discovery part of Z1. You don't know a lot about what's going on. You have to discover what the seed's giving you, and that kind of is exciting to me because every single match is going to be different. Every single time you go into it is going to be different, which is what you want in a pure randomizer experience anyway. So I love the flags, absolutely.
Yeah, there's still a few doozies that can get thrown in there. I think the main one that can be a real problem for people is shuffle drop groups. Trying to find that first bomb drop can always be quite interesting. It looks like we have the countdown, so we're getting ready to.
Dude, the best part about the flags, JSR doesn't even know him yet. Like he was asking his questions 30 seconds ago, and he was like, "Hey, what about this flag?" He's going into the match having no idea. It's great.
Hey, if you're gonna play, that's the way to do it. It's random percent blackout, but literal blackout.
Oh, look at this start too. Raft 1, 2, 6, and 8. I mean, you get half the Triforces already. You get some exploration, and you're right by where Woodsword can be. It doesn't matter because I got Woodsword anyway. So, good lord.
Yeah, and actually have shuffled any roads here, which is a nice change.
It is, and they're pretty decent except for the one where you already have a raft, and it took a raft spot away. So there you go.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about these Triforces. Hey, and I got a wood sword. I didn't see that they started with that. So
yeah, it's kind of nice. You always want that. You want to start in the middle of Hyrule, just so if you die or something, there's not a huge time loss. So that's kind of nice. You got the any roads right there. Oh my god, do we have 1 HP in it? We have 0 HP enemies, dude.
Yeah. That can make for a very fast seed. Means that the sword upgrades are basically null and void anyway. We could still have a shuffle here. Extra candles, free candle. That's nice.
So they're gonna lose cool points if either one of these two die, and I'm gonna rub it in as soon as they're done with the match.
Things happen.
Nope.
We could get to Ganon with 4 hearts, and he's got 16 HP and a wood sword. And things happen.
It's true. Yeah, the boss groups can also have different HP than the 0 HP, so you do have to remember that. You could have a crazy manhandle that takes 2 bombs or whatnot, so definitely things can happen. JSR conflicted now with the candle and sword in his inventory. Stood there for a while wondering what to do.
I was gonna say, it's not progressive upgrades. Neither helps you.
Yeah. Well, what he wants is he wanted that heart instead of the candle there on the other take any. Now that he sees where the wood sword and the candle is. So yeah, like Jay Coper saying in chat, instant regret right there, but who knows?
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's going to take a candle when you see it for the most part, especially when exploration is so important in these flags with, them for sure being shuffled. Definitely want to get that candle out of the...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't know if you're not going to find another one of those take annies for a long time. It was a good move at the time. It's just funny to see it afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Every time. Looks like we've got standard shops.
Uh-oh. Do we have levels in their vanilla spots? Level 9 on the island.
Yeah, level 1 doing its best Saber cosplay there.
Yeah, right. All right, so Syscrusher up in the northeast, JSR trying to go through level 9 by himself. He has no idea the flags because he's going to check out the old man.
Doesn't. It's all right.
No clue, dude. It's fantastic.
This is why we love JSR.
Exactly. Did you see what I saw?
Yeah, we have a boomstick. I could have used that then in my game earlier, but it's all right.
So here's the thing: if you already have found 9, and you know that the wand is something you might not pick up, are you saving money for that boomstick, Agent, or are you?
No.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do at all. Not when you start with 4 Triforces.
We've got at least first or Shape's back half because of that starting spot in level 9 as well. So
yeah.
That's actually pretty nice because nobody wants to deal with Second Quest 7, 8. Those are the scourge of the universe.
Yeah, and like Thurl was saying in chat, if you do come across, the back half being Shapes or all of this Shapes, maybe that boomstick's a little higher priority just to find some hidden walls, but $200 is $200.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that the book can be an atlas and can also interpret old men. I've just kind of taken hints to be useless in this entire thing because the odds of actually getting helpful hints is so incredibly low.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Syscrusher up on the waterfall. What do we get? We get $30. Looks like the money is not shuffled either.
We got standard shop, standard money. Pretty vanilla in some cases. Hey, look at that!
Yeah, he likes swords. I don't think we're going to get the magical sword. Again, 4 Triforce start. Unless you have some craziness going on, you're probably not getting up there to get the magical sword, but you know where it's
at. Art shuffle happens, man.
It does. It's true. Very true.
I
see what's on the coast. Give me a bow on the coast, just for like ultimate. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. And that was originally going to be my remorse flag as a turn off heart shuffle, and because I hate dealing with it. In these flags, it can be a little bit easier too. Depends on if you roll non-shuffle drops. So the Triforces and stuff are in their normal room, and your boss drops will actually have the hearts and things. So it can be easier, but if you get the full Monty, it can really extend these seeds and make it difficult.
Absolutely. You see a lot of good movement by JSR, being able to screen scroll and whatnot. Syscrusher can do it too, but the fluidity of JSR and some of the players that you see makes that overworld just a whole lot easier. And oh my god,
level question mark, baby, let's go.
Level question mark. Oh, it sucks.
And palette shuffle, so we get no help whatsoever from dungeon colors.
The worst. This is level 7.
Awful lot, yeah.
I'm just gonna call it now.
Like garbage.
Yeah, that's garbage. Get out of there, JSR. You want no part of that.
Hey!
Oh no!
Yeah, baby! We don't have items in their original locations.
I'm gonna call hour 12 seed right now. Winner's an hour 12. All right, Syscrusher finding one too. This looks like the right side of 2, maybe? Second quest?
Maybe. Hey! Nope. Oh! We do not have stuff in their normal places either. This is great. I like it.
What is this? He's already got this Triforce? This isn't 6.
So, level...
Where are we at?
What
other 2 Triforces do we have right now? Oh my god. 2.
It's
doesn't matter. Syscrusher found some silvers on a floor.
It's first quest 2.
First quest 2? I don't even know what that looks like anymore.
Or Shapes 1?
No, it's first quest 2, you're right.
I really think it's first quest 2.
Items on a floor, looks like a moon.
Hey, but silvers, man. That's a great thing to find.
It is. Why is he still going? Oh, he doesn't know if it's heart shuffle. That's
this is...
No!
There's a staircase.
No,
hi.
Not first quest 2. This is Shapes.
White sword. Is this 5? Maybe? I don't know. Shapes?
Maybe 5? Oh, 5's a good call.
I don't know.
He said peace out. He's like,
it's
I don't care. It's
gotta be one of the Triforces that they have, right?
What is going on here?
Gotta be Shapes.
Yeah, I'm thinking Shapes. It's not level 1, Jay Coper. That was not level 1. Alright. Syscrusher now in... It's definitely Shapes. JSR's call right there. It could be level 2 Shapes. Or it could be level 1 Shapes.
That drop location, is that level 3? I bet you that's level 3.
There's some keys. JSR's like, I want this Triforce to see what level I'm in. It's gotta be 3. There's no way that's 4. It's too small for 4.
Oh, well, it's 1 or 2.
Okay. Yeah, recorded unbeaten dungeons is what's on. So we're not going to be able to give you too much info currently until we get a little more analysis inside of levels or the shape of the level, which is kind of fun. We're all exploring this together. All we can do is kind of guess with you guys for the most part.
Hey, this is the... Oh, wow, that's pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, we like that.
It's pretty cool.
And yes, Jacober, we are really commentating right now.
I mean, we're talking.
You get the 8-bird special. I mean, what can I say? We've been cooped up for days.
Exactly. All right, so Syscrusher is in a level he probably... No, he does not. We know that's probably 3 right there, then.
Yeah, based on size, it would definitely be... I would think level 3. Do we have beefy handlers?
I hope so. Nope. Are they 0 HP? Oh, they're at least less than 2. No, just take a swing, dude. Oh, and you have infinite beams, 0 HP, and man, handlers didn't roll high.
Yeah,
they lose
permanent beam sword is pretty awesome, especially with low HP or 0 HP enemies. Got some
There's
keys. Keys are good.
Key with some bomb droppers, which is even better.
DSR has just about explored this entire dungeon here.
There's a fiber on the ground. I don't know if he saw it because he kept killing things. Alright, he didn't want to use that key, but he has to use it to get to the northwest part. Let's see what's up here. The dreaded rupee boss.
Money in the compass. Sad days.
It really is.
There it is. All right.
Ooh, okay. He'll take that.
Worth exchange every time.
For sure. A little anti-key action. Syscrusher knows where that Triforce is because he's headed there and gets the compass anyway. Thanks, game. Oh, yeah. Let's go. 0 HP pulse voicer. That is, like, the best thing about Z1 right there.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Your sword being an arrow is great.
Get a wood sword and you're knocking him out. Oh, there's a raptor that he got, Syscrusher. At least he noticed it and saved 10 seconds.
If you put 2 together, do you get a ladder?
You maybe. You tie them together and yeah. All right, we got a Triforce out of level 3. 3 had the raft. Now the question is,
hey,
where's JSR and is the item group shuffled?
Well, it has to be because we had silvers on the floor.
Oh, the silvers were on the floor in 2. Yes, it has to be. Hello.
Man, that's that would have thrown me for a loop. Because I just assumed.
Is the game broken? Syscrusher knows what. So this is, you see, like a really experienced rando player right now. Syscrusher tested the recorder right away, and he is just going dungeon to dungeon and does not have to do much overworld right, which is awesome.
Well, and even better, he knows what order they are.
Oh yeah.
So he knows he's in 3. So now he knows he's in level 4. So we know he's in level 4. So we look really.
Oh, we look extremely smart right now. So with the recorder doing this, it's going to definitely knock time off my estimate. We're going to go from an hour 12 to, let's see, 24 minutes.
I mean, it can be pretty quick.
You just got to collect those Triforces to get in the door that JSR tried to get through the old man. He tried to pay him off. The old man had no part of it.
And this is that nice level 6 magical breakfast room. And a free Triforce.
Oh no! Do we need a bow there? Oh, we already got the Triforce. He's just looking for items. This might be his item room right now. Syscrusher flying on Triforces right now. Absolutely flying.
Yeah, I kind of... Oh, there's the bow.
Oh, speaking of bow. He's out. Peace out. JSR's done with this level. That was probably 8? Because we had the Triforce for 8.
No, we had the Triforce for 6.
Oh, we had it for 6? I thought we had one more.
Maybe we did.
Let's see him pause. Yeah,
I think we have 8. You're correct. So it could be 8 or 6.
Yeah, I think that was 8. It's so big, but 6 is also large too. That's the problem, is that with like the numbers like that, 8's going to have 2 items for you underground, or 6 is only going to have 1. You have both Triforces, you don't know which one's which, right? There's no way to know until you find that second item.
Hey, there's a candle.
And a wand, and JSR found at Heart Rock.
And we
And a
have
boomstick seed. Hmm.
Still, I think if you're Syscrusher, and I think most people play it this way, when you get Recorder to Unbeaten Dungeons, you go beat the dungeons and go to level 9. And,
Oh, for sure.
you know, because no Ganon is a thing.
So Syscrusher doing the heads up thing there. He couldn't get through. He needed a candle, so he was like doing a little exploration. All right, here's a map. That's nice. Early map.
Ooh.
Ugly level.
Looks like a speeder bike.
He has to hope on the left side there. There's no water block. Does he have no bombs? Oh, he's just okay. Opening a hole.
Yeah, saving. He's only got 2. It's a good move.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that means you have to be able to go right. Like, the game can't put that room in there unless you can go right. Oh my god, and a compass? He needs to kill all these. Yeah, get the bomb out of it. No luck there. And there's the freaking Triforce.
Oh! At least he's got the Recorder.
Alright. Beefy or no? Nope.
0 HP bosses as well. Free is free, man.
What do you got? Some manhandlers in here? Oh, you got some souls.
What's
and
funny
the
is
Triforce
he's
is
gonna
going to
have
be
to
underneath.
walk back around to get the Triforce because it's on that side.
I mean, he can up A. You've got permanent beams. Oh, whatever.
Well, yeah, this is true. It's just funny.
He just decided to go ahead and do it. JSR making quick work of those Gibdo. Excellent combat with 0 HP enemies, JSR. Wonderful. Alright, Syscrusher grabbing that 7th Triforce. And a map, which is always nice. Except for we already know that the Triforce is on the right side at the bottom of the dash. So he's going the wrong way.
Seats like this are hard to keep up with, man. There's so much happening so fast.
Oh, for sure. Trying to bounce back and forth like a really good tennis match. Syscrusher in the last level he needs, I think. Because he got 5, right? You just got 5?
Yeah, so this is 7. So the one on the coast wasn't 7. Hello. Yeah, that's some ladder blockage right there, maybe.
Seafield knows what's up. Oh, he's got a little beefy man. Oh, okay. And a heart. Come on, game. That's important for JSR because now he can go back and get that wand most likely. He's got a 66% chance. A little higher, too, if that didn't shuffle. Syscrusher with cannot push that push block. He was trying to warp around. He's going to have to use a bomb, maybe? Nope, he's going to do the old inny-outy to get through the door after he kills some Tektites for coins. There's that compass JSR found. Like I said, Syscrusher and JSR, they're so good that you knew they'd be within a level of each other. Advantage for being able to pull the Armos recorder and just fly through getting the dungeons. Like, he did none of the overworld exploration that JSR did.
Yeah, that recorder is it's kind of a backbreaker. JSR not remembering that he has the raft. That's a...
Yeah, but he got the swag, so I mean,
Yeah.
cool points. Cool points. All right, so this entire game 1 comes down to a 50-50 on if Ganon's required. If Ganon is not required, I think Syscrusher has enough of a lead, especially with that recorder use, that it's going to be very, very difficult to catch him, especially Second Quest 9. JSR right now is still going to be doing a lot of overworld trying to find the other levels, whereas Syscrusher knew he could just whistle to them. So he hasn't found 9 yet. I know JSR did, but I think Syscrusher explored the island of 9, so it's going to come down also to how fast Syscrusher can find that.
Yeah, the other question I'll have is if JSR realizes that that you can whistle to unbeaten dungeon.
Right. Yeah, if you haven't practiced the flags, and a lot of the questions he had in chat earlier showed that he hadn't really practiced the flags too much yet. That might not be something you're even looking for. It's not even on your radar as a vanilla player.
Oh, the wand still.
Can't get it.
Hey, and there's a ladder. What do you know?
Wow. If the last dungeon you're digging, you're just looking for whatever can help, and a ladder is immensely helpful in navigating Second Quest 9.
Well, it's first quest or shapes, but you know.
Yeah, so no, the question in chat is recorder doesn't go to 9. No, it did not. Actually, Syscrusher's recorder will completely shut off once he gets this last Triforce because there's no unbeaten dungeons to the game. It does not consider 9 in that whistle pattern.
And finds a compass, so we're going to be able to get this Triforce and head right on out. But you do have to deal with the Shapes 9, so a lot of things can happen.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking Second Quest 9, it is a Shapes 9. You're 100% correct.
And keys have been pretty generous too, so far. I mean, he's got up to 6. That's a pretty comfortable place to be going into level 9.
Yeah, and one of the things you had talked about earlier is, you know, you could have some problems being 4 hearts going up against a tough Ganon, that type of thing. He's got White Sword, but Ganon's still Ganon, right? If he's not 0 HP, then it could be a little difficult.
Like I said, when you go into level 9 with, okay, he can survive a driver now.
Game, please.
When you go with low HP and Ganon doesn't necessarily die quick, things can happen.
Some bullcrap, dude. Every time we're trying to give these guys some problems, the game's like, no, here you go. Here's a wand at Heart Rock. Here's a free heart. Oh, look, the bait block when it doesn't matter.
Gotta love it.
Get out of here. If that was me, the bait block would be like in room 2. I'd be like, haha.
All right, so now Syscrusher just has to find level 9. So while he has finished all of the dungeons, he still has to explore the overworld. And level 1 is one of those kind of weird spots that people don't necessarily get to quickly.
Yeah, and here's the problem. Syscrusher's in the southwest. The natural pattern of exploration right now is southwest into the grave. So Syscrusher wants no part of whatever level this is. So Syscrusher very well may see himself in the northwest before he sees himself back at level 1. That might be one of the last places he checks in the entire overworld.
Yeah, it makes it real tough.
Just naturally where that last level was for Syscrusher might hurt him here in exploration.
Alright, JSR meanwhile still up to 5 Triforces, has an any key, has a bow.
But you know what? Oh, sorry.
I say he should find the silvers. He'll run into that dungeon pretty easy.
The fact they started with the raft actually means Syscrusher is going to check this spot real quick and might take him through Candle Row. That might actually be huge. If they wouldn't have started with the raft, he would have gone the other way. But he wanted to check this raft spot real quick. Let's see where he continues to. Okay, a little up A save. Candle burning time. He is going to do Candle Row. All right, here we go.
We'll see what happens here. JSR down in the southwest.
Yeah, JSR's taking the path that I thought Syscrusher would after the level Syscrusher left 7, I believe what it was. And I don't know how long it's going to take JSR to find the rest of the levels, but Syscrusher's kind of on the right path. Now, if he keeps going southwest, again, it's going to take him off kilter a little bit. But we'll see if Syscrusher goes north and around, he is going to. This is interesting. The unfortunate thing for Syscrusher is he's looking at his map right now. He's looking at his Z-Helper, and he sees 80 billion places he hasn't checked right now. Because the recorder's taking him everywhere.
Yeah.
JSR's done a lot of the overworld right now.
Hey, would you look at this? We were on the same screen after all the things that have happened.
That's right. The game somehow brings you back together.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling that we're going to have the graveyard loop here, and it's going to take him everywhere but to where he wants to. This is level 7 for JSR, so he does need this.
He'll get a ladder too, which is going to be helpful. Hopefully it doesn't take him the wrong direction inside of levels on where Syscrusher couldn't reach. I didn't see if there were many ladder blocks before. Because sometimes, sequencing and the order that you find the items, matters a lot. So hopefully it doesn't bite JSR here a little bit. Yeah, Syscrusher's going the way we thought he would.
Yeah, this is rough, but why would you loop back to 1? Because it's smarter to do this path and then come back down and around.
Oh yeah, you try to go when you're experiencing the overworld. If you guys haven't played this, got in front of the NES to do this. When you're going through the overworld and you see your map, you're trying to go as many caves per screen as you can. Like, if there's 5 screens and there's only 2 caves there, you're not going to go that way, which is the way that, you know, going up the other way was. Here, he's got almost every single screen in the Southwest has something he can do. So he's doing that, and then he's looping around to the hard-to-reach spots, which is the grave and stuff, while he's in the Southwest. So all of this right now is natural progression for Syscrusher.
Yeah, and it's making it a game. I mean, I still don't know how JSR hasn't looked for the Armos item, which is kind of interesting. But
yeah, I've got actually a command in my chat now when I do these races to make fun of me anytime I don't go looking for that, because it's so important to find that whatever the item is early, because it could help you. It could be wand, it could be red ring, it could be anything in the world, bow. But just having the knowledge of what's there helps immensely. And this time, it helps so much for Syscrusher that he got so far ahead because of that item.
I wonder if he missed the map.
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
I was pretty sure that Syscrusher had a map by now. So
yeah, he definitely did.
I think there's a little room down there on the bottom to the left. That's kind of unfortunate because the way that this winds around, you can lose a lot of bombs here.
Mm-hmm. Syscrusher right now deciding where he wants to make his next attempt, and I think he's going to save. Yeah, he's going to save and go back either to the southeast or up through the Candle Row part now. JSR gets his ladder.
What?
So Syscrusher's doing the one cave here that he skipped through last time.
Okay, I gotcha.
And then I think he's going to go up through the middle. Because when you go to this screen, you have a choice to keep scrolling or not, and he kept scrolling.
Okay, yeah. I thought he had checked that earlier, but I guess not.
Yeah. Now does he go north, or does he
Where to
take...
go? Coast?
Oh, no!
Okay, he's going up. All right.
No! I knew he was going to the forest. I knew it! He just had that feeling that he was going to go right.
Cave density, man.
Yep,
it can kill you sometimes.
Sure is. He is, and for anybody looking at chat going, oh my god, why is he doing... He's doing the correct things. If he's playing the law of averages, and if there's going to be a tree to burn or a bomb hole to open that JSR did the South Coast on every screen right now. So this makes sense for Syscrusher to do.
One thing I would like to point out that I enjoy is that JSR bombs to kill every single Aqua Mantis.
It's fantastic. Isn't it?
It is the vanilla runner in him for sure. It's so
Right.
cool to watch.
Right. Oh. This is one of those things where you play the law of averages. I see that a lot inside of chat right now. You play it, it just doesn't work out for you. Like, Syscrusher, if he watches this back, if he happens to win, if he's fortunate enough to win, then he's going to watch this back and be like, why in the heck? But he would do it again in a heartbeat. You put him in the same position, he'd do the exact same thing in a heartbeat.
Yeah, every time. And he's also going to be like, who are these idiots that are on commentary? Like, you know.
Right.
All right, so JSR does navigate level 7 without a map, which is pretty good. It looks like it was level 3 over on the coast that we thought was level 7, so that's good improvement.
JSR can also get his wand now, which he knows where it's at. Is he going to make a beeline back for or keep the exploration going? With perma beams, you almost don't need to, especially because it doesn't help you against Wizrobes, and he hasn't seen a lot of them yet. So we're probably going to have a Wizrobe 9. So wand isn't that big of a deal right now for these guys.
Oh, and it's 0 HP anyway.
Right. 0 HP perma beams. The only thing it really helps you with is bubble rooms, but he's not really worried about that.
Man, JSR finding all the levels, so he's doing pretty good here.
He said, nope, I got an any key, don't need that. But I do like he took a shot at it first.
Yeah, it's man, it's unfortunate. And like again, we were talking about cave density, but Syscrusher is gonna do this whole massive loop and may just like, you know, if you go over and you scroll to 5, you may just walk over to Death Mountain and not go down the center of Hyrule. In which case you're gonna almost last location the one place you need. And it's just unfortunate because level 1 is such a, you know, it's a one-off.
Yeah, that was my fear about 5 or 6 minutes ago, was that he's going to check that last, because once you start the circle, you finish the circle, and he's right now doing that. And there's nothing going to take him away, because he already knows where the warps go to, the any roads, so he doesn't even get to check those, because he's already checked those off his... But he gets a wand.
Trails, the problem with Candle Row is that one of his dungeons was already on that portion of it, and he checked the raft spot. So that little nugget in the middle isn't efficient part of, as routing wise as JSR finds a try for it. So he's going to do this whole loop up and probably hit Death Mountain because the cave density is so high. I hope not, but it's likely. That's what I'd do.
For sure. Because once you leave, like if you leave the Northeast and leave a section of it to go do something else, going back to the Northeast, you have to walk so far that while you're over here, you just do every single nook and cranny. So like you said, getting in the middle is easy. He can up and get to the middle anytime. So he's trying to do all these outlier things, which makes sense because it's in the path that he's in. Nobody likes to do Death Mountain, so he may squeeze, the Candle Row in before Death Mountain. But we'll see, because if he goes up towards the White Sword Cave and then continues west, then he's going to go to Death Mountain and make that play. This is really frustrating on Syscrushers. Like, everybody that's in this chat right now has probably been... You have nothing but 9 left, and you can't find 9 for the life of you. His last Triforce was over 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, blew your... Man, and... He's finding all the levels that they have Triforces for. I think he's now ran into 2 different levels that they had already had a Triforce for, because he didn't whistle to them.
JSR now just looking for a couple more pieces and doesn't know where he is. That map's going to...
Yeah.
This was the very early... Just 1 screen north of here. And he's actually going to get it without even have to worry about any compass or anything. He's going to grab this Triforce and probably bounce.
Peace. Yeah, so all in all he's got to do is find 1 more dungeon.
We have a boomstick sighting on Syscrusher's side. Voltron has been assembled over there. JSR looking for 4. Yeah.
He's gonna run into it.
I think he is.
Actually, I don't remember where level 4 is.
I don't know, because Syscrusher whistled there.
Yeah, I was gonna say he whistled through it so fast. I don't remember exactly.
Right. He was flying at that time. Oh no! Look where Syscrusher is.
Yep. It's gonna last location that, and it's gonna be painful.
Very painful, because JSR is hot on his trail right now. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to rack my brain. I was almost gonna go back.
Yeah, I wonder, Jake Coper, if he just thinks that it's a power bracelet, or has the odds of it being so high of being power bracelet is keeping him away from it. But man. With everything else shuffled, it'd be a place that
Syscrusher's doing it. He's making the play.
All right.
All right, so JSR really has to find level 4 right now if he wants to stay in this, because Syscrusher's there. Ladies and gentlemen, we still could have a Ganon that's required, and we have a Silvers on one side and Bow on the other, which could be a completely hilarious turn of events here.
Yeah, you gotta hope for Force Cannon here. JSR is actually likely to run into the level 1 here with the Silvers, because he's looking around for dungeon.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
However, if he finds the recorder, which he's about to, and it whistles to unbeaten dungeons, he won't.
Yeah, this is good stuff right here. High drama. JSR also looking at these keys. Syscrusher should be okay with 6, but you're in a shaped dungeon. They're trying to always go north here, just in case, and I haven't seen Zelda's room yet. If Zelda's room and Ganon's room have not been shuffled, then you can only approach from the south, so they're always trying to go up. That's where Syscrusher is. Cannot do it, because these old men are not letting it. No part in this whatsoever.
Like, you get to talk to me and then pay a key every time.
Yeah, exactly right. I'm more worried about the time it takes for the old man to talk in those situations than the resources I'm giving. Careful, Syscrusher, he's on half a heart. Ladder required? Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, unless he tries to go north here too. It looks going to. Boomstick on full display right here. Heads up, look out. So the nice thing about Boomstick is if you kill the 10th enemy with the Boomstick, you're gonna force bombs almost every time. There's a candle inside level 9. We know all that was shuffled around anyway, but it's I kind of see what's here too because Red Ring is at play should they have to go dig other stuff out, and Red Ring would be nice. All right, is this the door? Maybe.
The other thing that you got to think about is important items in 9 can technically be on. So you could get a bow in level 9 as well.
Yeah, Syscrusher's thinking he could get that. JSR's found it in 6. We know that, but Syscrusher absolutely could be thinking about that.
All right, so JSR is going to find the Triforce, is going to find, or sorry, the Recorder, and find level 4, which means he's not going to locate level 1, which has the silver arrow.
Yeah, this is crazy right now. I still think that's level 2, by the way, but that's all right. Semantics at this point.
You know, it's
semantics at this point.
It's a dungeon.
It's one of the dungeons.
And it's a shape.
I want the printout of the sheet when we're done. Oh, don't die. Okay. Syscrusher, no! He wanted to bomb that so bad. Alright, nothing yet. Can we get a... He's killing everything right now also because he's looking for a compass. So you guys are like, oh, why is he spending time? Well, the compass can make it so much quicker to get through these. He's on half a heart. He does have a potion. JSR does get his Triforce.
Man, we got a race.
2 didn't have a stair item. Come on, Thurwolf, get out of here.
Oh!
Oh, Syscrusher!
The evil beam.
Now, maybe that sets him back on the right track. It's one of those where a death like actually pays off if you go the other way.
A la RC drone.
Right?
Yeah, it's happened
There
before.
I'm just kidding.
False alarm.
He's like, wait, I want those $5. All right, JSR in 9 also, guys. So if Ganon is not required, it's anybody's ball game. The exploration you can throw out the window. I like to say inside of level 9 because it just takes one room. It really does. What somebody takes a stair, the other person doesn't. All of a sudden, you're there.
Yeah, clear that. There you go. See, yeah, it's a drop room. It could have been a compass.
Could have, absolutely.
Will they go left? Yeah, see, new territory. I like this.
Well, because JSR doesn't care about keys. When I have any key, I do the same thing because if the other person doesn't and they're key starved, you might actually be going somewhere the other person was not able to. I love those plays. Here's a stair. They're both kind of in the same
They're in
room.
the same room. Yeah.
One person going to take a stair, the other doesn't? Or are they both going to take the stair? We have a Ganon sighting. All right. Appreciate that because I have my sound off, chat, so thank you very much.
Yeah, so he's got to be to the west there, it looks like.
Anytime your HUD glitches out like that, too, just like in vanilla, Ganon's near.
This is perfect, too, because you want to... Oh, there's no bomb wall. I see you want a bomb wall so you can check to see if it's his room.
Right?
So,
All
I mean,
right.
chances are, but...
Oh, it's a drop room, JSR, go back.
Alright, so staircase taken by Syscrusher. We do have a shutter door.
Go, go, go. Up to 7 keys now. Keys will probably not be an issue for Syscrusher.
Oh, definitely not. 7's a solid number. Ooh, nasty room here, too.
Okay, so we said that wand might not pay off, but the wand and the book combo being really, really important for Syscrusher. He doesn't have to sit there and switch every single time to bombs, and it takes time over the course of a level, having to go back and forth. Even though Select Swap is on, just being able to just have that wand out the entire time, it makes it so much easier.
JSR in new territory.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm just waiting for one of those not to pop, and I'm like, ha! Here we go. Yeah, let's check that. I would do the same thing, Syscrusher. Check that stair.
Okay. Up we go on JSR's side. He's on a new portion of the dungeon. Let's see what happens.
Just expecting her just to be there, aren't you?
It's happened a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's obviously watcher's bias because it's 50-50, but it's happened a lot. Why I chose to kick that flag on.
All right, here's one more. We got a single shutter, so this is JSR's got his right here. Let's see. It opened.
It could be Zelda. It's happened.
It could still be. Yeah, question in chat on, if Ganon's not required, you still need to kill the room for the shutter. Maybe. It could be behind anything. And actually, Fred clarified that with us a couple days ago. Uh-oh.
Hey,
I was going to say.
It happened at my first race against Angel FM. It was a staircase room with gels in it and a shutter door. And it opened and she was right to the north.
Yeah. So it could be on a locked door, could be on a bomb wall, could be on a shutter that opens before, after, doesn't matter.
She's playing some good hide and seek though.
She
so,
really is. I have no idea right now. Not even a map, no compass. She's got the compass, right?
Oh, definitely. Your hint is very important to us. Please stay on the line.
JSR's got a lot of the bottom covered. Syscrusher did a lot of the top right earlier. The top left is kind of like screaming at us right now.
Yeah, they're trying. It's just not being very cooperative. You gotta remember, there's still 6 staircases that take you around and shapes 1. And it can be super nasty. As Syscrusher, unfortunately, gets beamed in the face again.
Yeah, that was a nasty room. I mean, that's something where you're like, okay, well, but he's got permanent beams and whatnot, but you just take one fireball to the face.
Ah, it opened.
I'm sitting there praying too, right?
Oh no!
And JSR, the same thing. Don't die in the northwest. It's like the worst spot you can die, especially in shapes. It's just, you're like trying to get back there and you're looking down at your whiteboard or however you're marking it. Syscrusher just going places he hasn't gone yet. Doesn't worry about the keys at all. He's just like, I need to find new stuff.
Oh man, dying that far up is rough. Because it was a full walk to get there.
Sure was. Alright, he's coming down here. So this is a room that JSR didn't clear last time. Syscrusher's not going to either. He left one.
Yeah, no big
drops. I promise you it does.
We don't need no drops.
Yeah. Who needs that compass that was on the ground in that room that they both shunned? Syscrusher fighting the Patra. Let's see what's here. Probably a $5 bill. It's usually what's there. Kill it! Kill it! Oh! I knew I was going to drop some.
Oh, yeah. That's always a drop room at 9 with normal rooms and stuff.
Alright, Syscrusher, where are you going to go now? I think he's going to probably retrace some steps. Maybe take a stair he didn't take in the north before. Yeah, I like that play. You saw JSR there. He popped a door and didn't go through it. The reason you do that is because when you switch to your mini-map, you'll actually see a little dash there showing you a way that you can go that you haven't yet. So that's why a lot of players that are will do what JSR just did.
Yeah, it's a good play. Especially if you're like me. I don't physically track 9, so it's a pretty big help. Oh, hi! Oh, the fairy!
That fairy was huge!
Literally,
I mean, it wasn't a big fairy, it was a smaller one. The sprite was the same size, but the fairy was absolutely huge at that moment. You know what I mean.
This 9 is crappy. No map, no compass.
Could you imagine walking into 9 and you get a fairy the size of, what's that, the Breath of the Wild fairies? See one just like sitting on a mushroom.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Like, I'll see you later. Oh, and a blue boomerang. How nice.
Alright, so nothing good inside 9 here.
I mean, it's silver. Oh god!
Oh,
This is it!
same guy!
That staircase has got Zelda's room north of it, and they both keep getting beam-faced every time they go through it. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now.
You know what that guy just did? That Wizrobe went back over to his chalkboard, put another dash down, and he's waiting for another lead to come through because he's like, I got 2 of them! Let's see how many we can get today.
And there's our map, and that's, that looks like a level 9.
Yeah, it's under the B or the BO. It's under the BO in the top, well, I guarantee it, up in that little 4-pack of rooms up there.
I'm not sure that BO is any better than a beard, but you know.
You know, whatever. Alright, take the stairs. Just take it. Take the stair! Take the stair!
Yeah, for sure. Get somewhere different.
Oh no! Little whip around? No, you don't need that bomb, JSR. You have 255. Look at the roof. You have the max of everything you can have, JSR. You don't stop to pick up anything.
I like this play, though. He's at least going back. Or wait, is he?
Oh, he's not. He's not going to go north. He needs to go up there. He's trying to conserve the keys. Somebody in chat said that like a couple minutes ago. But he should not right now worry about his keys. He needs to go to like quadrants that he hasn't visited much, like you were saying before.
Well, he just used one.
It was weird to not go north, but go through that one.
There it is!
Oh no! Dude.
We get to have so much more fun.
And it's the one room in that little section he hadn't been to yet. Okay, so that's why he didn't use that key. He had already visited the room north of... So, my bad. He's actually already been up there.
Good news, he found both items in 9 on the way, so he knows the bow's not there at least.
Alright, so the bad news... 6 is probably one of the last dungeons he's going to visit, and the recorder's not going to take him anywhere. He has to walk everything.
Did you mark your dungeons while you were recording to them? And did you mark the ones that you found during your exploration?
Dude, if you have an overworld right now, not... Oh my god.
Oh.
That would be
Make sure
brutal.
you always track. That's all I can say.
That's right. I don't need to mark. I've got everything I need. The recorder's going to take me everywhere. JSR has not seen either item, King Doll. Not to my knowledge. I don't think he has. And JSR with the up A. All right, he's going to start taking some stairs, too. JSR does track on a whiteboard. He's pretty methodical about the way he goes through 9, so he should find things pretty quickly. Syscrusher now is going to start taking any roads, going up to the northeast first. So he's going to start attacking these, I believe, in small to large order, which is what you usually want to do anyway. So heads up play here by Syscrusher. Unfortunately, we know the bow is in 6. Remember all those levels that Syscrusher just bounced out of and didn't see a single room in? Yeah. To no fault of his. I mean, that's what everybody would have done in that situation. JSR was just looking for stuff and didn't know what levels he was in at the time, so that's why he went ahead and cleared what he did. So advantage right now, back to JSR. As long as JSR can find these 2 items in 9, he already has the bow. He's looking for silvers. Now, the one thing that might help JSR, well, no, he's going to look for both items anyway because he only needs 1. But I was going to say if he sees one of the 2s not the silvers, he might take off. But you wouldn't do that with as much 9 as he's explored. There's no reason.
Well, and the other thing to consider, too, is that I don't think he found the level on the map where the silvers were. So he still has to explore the overworld.
Yeah.
And with the dungeons that he's been in, that he knows where they are, he might go to those first in an attempt to find the item.
Yeah, JSR thinks he's in good position here with the bow. He's thinking maybe the silvers are in... And if he hasn't seen either item, and he hasn't seen the red ring, he even more strongly feels like silvers and red ring are here, so he's going to keep exploring 9. So that's why he's going to stay in here for both items. Once you find one, you've only got 10 rooms or whatnot. He's going to do both. Don't die here. You only got 1 heart left.
Both these guys dancing with death.
Yeah, really are. Well, there's a compass, which is not going to help. Syscrusher's like, of all the things I could have dropped there. And you can't even like say I don't want that room. I'm not going to go to that room because that room right there could be a right-hand staircase room that the item is in, and also the Triforce. So, all right, JSR is going to save. So he must have seen both those items. He saw one, the red candle. Must have seen the other one too. But like you said, he has not seen level 1 or level 2, whatever it is, which has the item in it. So he's going to need to do some more exploration. Or what you could see him do is you could see him just jump right into, never mind, Syscrusher found the bow.
Well then, that pretty much I think's a good game.
Wow, he went to. I mean, he didn't know the level numbers, which probably worked in his favor because if you give somebody, okay, this is shapes, and you got to go back and start digging levels, they're not going to 6 first.
Yeah,
he just
but
went to a level.
The closest one to 9, yeah.
Yeah,
it just happened to be the right one.
Right.
Hey,
oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Sometimes you just make the right move.
Oh, exactly. Like we talked about, you know, he did the overworld in the order that made sense. This time, what made sense to him was, well, I don't know its shapes. I don't know the numbers, so let's just go to whatever's closest. And it happened to be 6, but he happened to find what he needed. It's insane.
And now it's like, how do I get back to Ganon?
Oh,
and we get beamed.
The chalkboard gets another dash from the guy's brother.
And you said something about if they died or something or other with 0 HP enemies to Wizrobes and 9. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm making fun of them. I don't care. As they would me, dude. As they would me.
Perfectly fair. Yeah, the question is, does he did he find Ganon, and does he know the way back?
Oh, I think he does. Syscrusher, and I've watched him and I've raced with him quite a few times. He tracks well. This guy's heads up. He knows what's up.
Ah, there it is.
That's why I openly mock some of the people that I know, is because A, they would do it, but B, they're very good, and they're not making actual mistakes here. They know what's up.
JSR making the right move as well. You know, going out looking for silver somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So for all intents and purposes, this really honestly came down to a little bit of getting a recorder earlier for Syscrusher, kind of pushing him into the way of the dungeons a little bit faster.
All right, so this is going to show Syscrusher too that, okay, Ganon's in his room. Oh, free Ganon. Come on, game! Anyway, Ganon's in his room, so he knows he's going to have to approach her room from the south. Every time we try to make this harder.
Well, that's all right, RPG, because coming up is game 2, and we get a whole new...
Yeah, absolutely. And there's Syscrusher finishing in first place with a time of 50 minutes and 34 seconds. Heck of a race by both these guys. This is a fun one, man. All I know later is that Syscrusher is going to go around saying, you know what, I just beat Ganon with, you know, white sword, green tunic. What's up? JSR asking where the silvers were currently. Agent wisely says 1 or 2, we're not sure. All right, we're going to give our runners about 5 minutes, 8 Jin. Catch our breath as well.
Oh, okay. So JSR has opted into the same remorse flag change that Syscrusher was going to use, which is making sure that level numbers are in fact visible, so we know.
J-Derek, we're not worried about what was in that 10 that's been this level 1 or 2 in our head. Let's just go with that. That's the story. Print it. It's fit to print. We're good. But yeah, Agent, I'm with JSR on that. When you have shapes and you don't know what level you're in, it's just rough.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, as much as I want Forced Ganon, that's flagged, not knowing the dungeon numbers.
You were the one that said, hold on a second. You told me that came verbatim from 8gen. That's a fun flag.
I did not say that.
Yes, I swear. Oh my gosh.
Did not say that.
Just because
I hate dungeon numbers being hidden. But I just want to know that I got to go kill Ganon too. So it's a real tough choice on what I want to do.
Right.
No, hidden dungeon numbers, that is not a fun flag. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, if we race, the flag I'm turning on.
It'll hurt you just as much as it does me.
That's true. Oh, man. All right. They're going straight to game 2. No interviews. They just want to put boxing gloves back on, get back in the ring, which is best for everybody here. I'm going to get that ready.
Truant's got a point.
Truant's point.
You know, max HP, swordless OKO. That's kind of what Saber and I are going to do if we ever match up, and probably outside the tournament, even if we don't. So.
Oh, tell me, call me, let me know. I want to see that.
See Thierwolf's game.
Hey, there's a Super Metroid race going on right now. You want to call that instead? There's 10 entrants. just hop over and do that for a little bit.
It's like, yeah, he found a thing. I think that's Hyper Beam.
He's fighting a guy, and the guy's shooting at him. There's no mistakes. See, Phil, I don't make mistakes. First of all, I have opinions that may or may not be factual. They are not mistakes, okay? Please.
I mean, we can bail if you guys like.
If you guys want to do it yourselves, you can talk via chat with no person here. I just realized I have part of my dinner on my shirt that I'm wearing. I look down, and there may or may not be part of my dinner. There definitely is. How's that for some commentary? You guys want some more commentary like that? I'm wearing a blue Duke shirt because Duke is the best basketball team of all time. You want some more commentary?
I don't know that I can comment and do anything with you ever again. RBG, we might not be friends anymore.
The Blackhawks are the greatest hockey team ever assembled.
I don't watch hockey, so that's okay.
Hey, you want anything else?
If you talk about the Raiders, we're done.
The Raiders haven't been relevant since Bo Jackson.
This is true. I'm a Chiefs fan, so I hate the Raiders.
Do they still are they allowed to play in their own stadium still, or do they play in somebody?
They're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, see, they got to go somewhere else because their own city doesn't even want them.